Hello, my dear students. This is your English literature class where I am doing the second part of The White Elephant. Before starting the explanation, I want you to be familiar with some of the new words. So let's begin.
So students, look at the word meanings. The first word is distress. It means extreme danger that needs urgent help. The next word is glade. It means an open place in a forest. Then treachery. It means the act of betraying someone. Then Benares. It's an earlier name of Varanasi. Then royal audience. Here it means a formal interview with a king. Then betrayed. Here it means deceived. Then rode him in state. It means rode in a royal way. Then despair, which means loss of hope. Triumphantly, here it means joyously. And in captivity means kept as a prisoner. Then mournfully, which means sorrowfully. Starving means suffering from hunger. And the last word is stable, which means a place where horses or elephants are kept.
Now, before proceeding to the chapter, I want to ask you a few questions. My first question is, do you like pets? Everybody must be saying, yeah, I like pets. Now, my second question is, do you like wild animals? You might say, oh, wild animals. Yes, I like. They are the nature's gifts. We all love to see the wild animals. But where? Where would you like to see them? In a zoo? Or in a sanctuary? Or in an open area where they are enjoying their freedom? Some of you might be thinking, no, no, no. I will go to the zoo. Okay. Another next question is that if your answer is zoo, then look, my dear children, if suppose your answer is zoo, then I have to make you understand. If for a month or couple of months you have been asked to live in a room which has been locked up, it will be locked from outside. And don't fear, you will be given lot of facilities of what you like to eat and everything. Like if you want to watch television, you will be given. If you want to see mobile, that will also be given. If you want the delicious food, that will be given. But you have to stay in that particular room for a month or a couple of months. Now, would you like to stay in that room with all the facilities? I think you might be thinking, it's okay, I'll be enjoying. So, for a day or a two or a week, you might be enjoying. But if you are kept for a long period of time in that particular room, would you like to stay over there? I think your answer might be a big no. Why? Now just see, if you don't want to remain in that captivity, so I don't think that animals or birds, they too would not like to be in that captivity. They too like their freedom. When we cage an animal, the animal or the birds, They too feel that they are imprisoned. They feel like prisoner. So we mustn't keep those lovable animals in captivity. They must be left open. Everybody has the right of freedom. We have the right of freedom. They too have that right. So I hope you might have understood that how much important freedom is. Let us now find what happened in the story more clearly. Let me first introduce with the characters of the story. So the characters of the story are, there are four characters. The first one is White Elephant, then White Elephant's mother, Forester, and the king. The story is actually based on the White Elephant. This story by Ruskin Bond is about a rare white elephant that helps a man to find his way back from a forest. How does the man repay this act of kindness? Let's read the story and find out. This is a story about a herd of elephants who could talk like human beings. Herd, the word herd is used to signify a group of elephants. This is a collective noun used for animals. Now, the finest or rare animal was a white elephant. Why it is called rare? Because it was white. Usually, we find an elephant which is grey, brown, or black, but white. It was so fascinating. But the mother was old and blind, and she couldn't fetch water for herself from the lotus lake. Once the elephant suggested his mother to live in distant cave, as the food that he gathered for his mother was often stolen by other animals. He was annoyed with the other elephants. His mother agreed and they left the place because the white elephant was not going to live there anymore and was determined to leave the place. So now he was in search of a place where he and his mother could live peacefully. He found the place. It was a glade, and near it was the cave. So they settled over there, and for many days they lived happily over there. Now, once the white elephant heard the cries about coming out from the great forest. This is a sound of man, said the white elephant. Now he wanted to help the man. But his mother told not to go over there, near that person. When he was going, his mother warned him and said, your goodness will be rewarded by treachery. Because according to her, humans can never be an animal's friend. They have always harmed the animals. For that reason, she denied, but the white elephant did not listen to her and went to help the man. Now, when he reached to help the man, he saw that he went near the man. Then he knew that the man was a forester. He said that the white elephant that he had been lost in woods for the last 7 days and wanted to go back to Benares. The forester said that he has been starving. Starving means going without food for many days. The white elephant came to him as a savior and asked the forester not to be afraid. Rather, he asked him to climb on his back so that he could take him to Benares where he lived. The elephant took the forester to the outskirts of the forest. Outskirts means the bordering area where the elephant left the forester and he went back. But the forester was a greedy and a cunning man. He knew that when he left Benares, the king's favorite animal had died. So the forester thought that if he can gift the king the elephant, then the king may be giving him a huge reward. So he did the same. And after reaching Benares, he went to the king and asked for some trainers to capture the white elephant. The king allowed the wanted and he wanted to own the animal. So that is why the king allowed him. The forester had cunningly noted the landmark to lake. So when the trainers came to capture the elephant, at the time the white elephant was fetching some bamboo stems for his mother. He tried to escape, but the trainers pursued him and soon succeeded in capturing him. The poor old blind mother was waiting for his son to return. The white elephant has now understood that he has been betrayed. His goodness was rewarded by treachery. The forester was not at all thankful to the elephant. Rather, he helped the trainer to get the elephant captured. On seeing the white elephant, the king was very happy. He rode the elephant and went around the city of Benares. Everybody was fascinated by the white elephant's beauty because of its color. But the white elephant was very sad because he knew that without him, his mother would die out of starvation. He was kept in a stable which was richly decorated. He was given rich food. But few days later, trainers came to the king and said, "Your Majesty, the white elephant is very sick and will eat nothing." The king went to the white elephant and asked him the reason. The king heard his story and said that the forester has put mankind to shame. The kind king set the elephant free and told him to go to his mother. The elephant thanked the king with loud trumpeting and left the city. He went to the forest. When he reached the cave, he found to his joy that his mother was still alive. The mother said that I always advised you not to go near the humans. But the white elephant said, "No, mother, all humans are not same." If the king would not have been kind, it was impossible for the white elephant to come back to his mother. The white elephant said victoriously, "Not all the human beings are same." So the moral of the story is that freedom is precious to all. If you will be kind to others, others will be kind to you. And we must forget the bad things which had happened in our life and remember the goodness. The story not only tells us about the animal, it gives a good lesson that how a help is rewarded with treachery if you are not aware. In our daily life, we found that we help people, but instead of reward, we get a treachery. We should be aware that how to help and whom to help. In this story, it is also mentioned that how a son sacrifices for his mother. The love between a son and his mother is well defined. We should understand how to take care of our parents. So I'm ending here. Bye bye. See you and take care.